Five W's and One H is a fictional story of an ex-gang member who has recently been released from prison. Soon after being released, he witnesses the kidnapping of his daughter. He is drawn back into the lifestyle he is trying to leave. He is then contacted by the person who set up the kidnap of his daughter, who tells Johnson if he doesn't do as he says, his daughter dies. After a wild hunt, he finds Tommy Desperano and kills him and his affiliates. He is later on arrested, and a flashback occurs as he is in the station, showing his emotional and psychological stress. I consider this storyline to be a classic setup for a typical dramatic film, thus allowing the subversive nature of the ending to be more effective. Although the poster and magazine review was created before the short film was what influenced how the poster and magazine review was presented to my target audience. The short film was effective when combining the poster and magazine review. It was harder to present the cohesion between a short film, which is a moving text, and a poster and magazine review, which are print. However, I believe that they went really well. It is very important to attract the audience by using different advertising techniques, because this increases the audience awareness of the film. That's why we created a magazine review and a poster. The poster would visually attract the audience, and a magazine review would give the audience more information about what the film would entail. Most traditional UK dramatic films are set in an urban city, specifically East London. It only makes sense that I also follow the convention in this. My intention was to create something visually edgy, raw, and cinematic to show the narrative.
I promised my daughter I would change. I have changed.
I knew we had to use.
Now Johnson,
I knew I had to use the key attraction, incorporate it in a film, poster, and magazine review, giving them a seamless visual that merges all three forms into one visual interpretation. It is clear to see the continuity of the location, mise-en-scène, characters, and cinematography in the short film, poster, and magazine review. The poster is an important part of the film distribution process, as it is what attracts the audience to the film. It's how the audience learn or know about the film, The poster also has to be visually appealing so the audience would want to see it, as well as communicating something of the narrative to them. With my poster, I had 3 layers: a black background, an image I took of London, and the main protagonist, all faded into one. Next to the protagonist is an image of the antagonist, taken from the film. The protagonist is in black and white, which symbolizes mystery, fear, mourning, and anger. The black and white theme runs throughout the short film, from when the flashback starts. The slogan, "Let's play a little game, let me down, the kid dies," is one of the main lines of the film, which shows the effective combination between the short film and the poster. The font of the writing is Impact, which is conventional for most films, which often opt for sans serif fonts. The poster would be placed in many transport destinations such as bus stops, train stations, and also billboards to major cities. But I believe that would be more for feature films. However, as it is a short film, the poster would be presented on social networking sites such as Facebook or Twitter. The companies involved were also displayed on the poster, which is seen at the beginning of the short film. This also shows the effective combination between the two, the short film and poster. The poster and magazine share the same house style in terms of colour and font. It is easy to see that my magazine review was heavily influenced by the poster. I think the combination of my main product and ancillary text, the magazine review and poster, were very effective. I tried to ensure that my product and ancillary text had consistency, and I felt that if all the products had some recognizable similarities, then there would be a higher chance of success for all three products. All three products combined create a cohesive image to the public, and this was another reason to ensure that there was consistency between all three products. For example, the production companies are clearly visible on each product, then it will be obvious to the potential consumer that all products have been produced by the same company. To ensure the consistency between the three products to the target audience, I focused on certain things such as font, colour, graphics, design, and house style. For example, with font, I used impact in all three products. This means all three products included a font that looks professional and conventional for a dramatic short film. Another example is colour. The colours used throughout all three products are also very similar. The black, grey, white and red colours run throughout all the products. This has been done once again to emphasise the idea that the dramatic short film was all about emotions. Another example is the colour of the slogan contrasts highly with the black and white background of the poster, causing the audience to gaze and be drawn to the information. Overall, to answer the question, I believe that all three products were very effective and cohesive. It shows that they're all created for the sole purpose to send an image to the target audience that the film will be dramatic and emotional, and also psychological.